So the headline of this story is, here's the latest in contract talks between Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. And I'm going to read this, and you just tell me if it doesn't quite sound right. Mike Silver of the NFL Network, he's close with Aaron Rodgers, spoke on Monday about the potential of a restructure or extension of Rodgers' contract. He noted how the Packers have not signed any outside free agents this offseason and that lowering Rodgers' salary cap number would allow them to do that. Pause. Free agency's almost over. They're not restructuring Aaron Rodgers' deal to get free agents because we know they don't do that. They're restructuring that contract because eventually they want to start Jordan Love and don't want to have money issues. Aaron's smart, right? This is an organization that wouldn't keep tight end Jared Cook, couldn't land J.J. Watt, didn't give him a heads up when they got rid of his quarterback coach, don't really aggressively pursue free agents. And Aaron Rodgers is supposed to do them a solid? I'm not saying he should be a bad employee. But, you know, the old saying, don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. I'd be a little cynical of Green Bay. And by the way, great quarterbacks don't usually retire where they start. Tom Brady's now in Tampa. Peyton Manning in Denver. Brett Favre was in Minnesota. Phillip Rivers in Indianapolis, Joe Montana in Kansas City. And society is far more mobile today than it was when those players were drafted or even in their prime. Aaron and Green Bay have always had tense off seasons. I mean, name the last one that wasn't. There's always a story. Somebody bails, somebody leaves, Aaron's not happy. I mean, Brady and Belichick had mostly contract harmony for 20 years. He took pay cuts, and that didn't end well. Even Dan Marino in Miami, the Dolphins didn't pick up his contract. He had 3 offers to leave, and Dan's just like, I'm done. I'm retiring. Aaron, I know you're a sensitive guy. Aaron, I know you don't want to come across as a bad guy. But leaving Green Bay is not the end of the world. I mean, Tom Brady got Jimmy Garoppolo out of the building. Russell Wilson named teams he'd play for this offseason. Dak Prescott he played hardball, got everything he wanted. Aaron Rodgers gets nothing he wants. He doesn't even get a heads up when they get rid of his quarterback coach. They wouldn't keep his Pro Bowl center, which is remarkable considering Corey Linsley was drafted in the 5th round. They got a discount on him his first 4 or 5 years in the league. They still wouldn't pay him. They wouldn't land J.J. Watt. They didn't get him a number 2 receiver. They drafted Jordan Love, then a backup running back. Listen, he's lucky that Aaron Jones took a team-friendly contract or they wouldn't have kept him. Dak Prescott played hardball and got everything he wanted. Shouldn't Aaron get occasionally something he wants? A little? I mean, listen, I always think there's a balance in this stuff. The team should get some stuff, and the players should get some stuff. That's how a good business runs. I get some stuff in contract negotiations. Fox does. But the idea of restructuring Aaron's contract so they'll go pursue free agents now? Really? I don't know. I wouldn't do them. I don't think I'd do Green Bay any solids here. Just me. Doesn't mean you're a bad employee. I'm just not giving them break after break. It's interesting. The mock drafts are coming out now. And Mel Kiper has one today. And the first 4 picks are all quarterbacks, which is not improbable because the quarterbacks matter. He has Jacksonville taking Trevor Lawrence and the Jets taking Zach Wilson from BYU. Then he has Justin Fields going to Carolina, who moves up and gets Miami's pick, and then Atlanta takes Trey Lance. If I'm Miami, I'm not sure I'm giving up that pick, and I'm not so sure I'm not drafting Justin Fields because I don't want to get trapped. Listen, Miami could first just take a mulligan on this and do what Arizona did. Say, just listen, we drafted a pocket guy. the league's changing. We're going to go with Kyler Murray. You could do that with Justin Fields. Justin Fields is bigger than Tua, stronger than Tua, faster than Tua, a bigger high-end arm than Tua. He's a better athlete than Tua. A play has to be designed for Tua and the play to work. It's very Derek Carr. It's very Kirk Cousins. It's not that way for Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes or Russell Wilson or Kyler Murray or a lot of times Aaron Rodgers. They can go off script. Tua is more Kirk Cousins. It's more Derek Carr or Andy Dalton. Pressure equals trouble. Ad-libbing gets trouble. I mean, when Ryan Fitzpatrick replaced Tua last year at 38, he looked significantly more athletic than Tua. You could draft Justin Fields if you're Miami. And if he doesn't look good in camp, you're not trapped. You could move Tua. You could move Justin Fields. But it's a bad quarterback college draft next year. And Miami's well run enough and talented enough with Tua, they're not going to have a top 7-8 pick next year. This is the year. And there's a stat I just can't get out of. If you look at Tua under pressure, and I know he's a rookie, and I know he's a kid. I get that. But Joe Burrow looked good by week 2. By week 2, Joy and I were like, whoa! Tua under pressure is bad. 45 passer rating, 43% completion percentage. He is a player that you have to have a play designed for. And you can win games that way. That's very Jared Goff. But the Rams moved off Jared Goff, and Arizona moved off Josh Allen. That pocket guy where it's all got to be perfect. Football's not perfect anymore. The athletes are getting bigger and stronger on the defensive front. Offensive lines have less practice time. They're mostly getting worse. So the idea for Miami, I think I would take a quarterback. I just don't want to be trapped. I don't want to be sitting there with Tua 7 weeks in, watching Josh Allen come into Miami and have so many more gifts and so much more talent and be bigger, stronger, faster with a better arm and have Stephon Diggs and Cole Beasley and Emmanuel Sanders, better O-line, good running game. He can play off script. And I have a small quarterback who, if he has to ad-lib, is very limited. If he faces pressure, basically unravels. That's why I draft Justin Fields. I just don't want to be trapped. You can move Justin Fields. Think about this. Next year is a bad college quarterback draft. If you have Justin Fields in camp and you've shown him off in preseason and he's a couple of times had to come in for Tua and look pretty good, you're going to get your pick back. If you wanted to move him, you'll get value back. But if you move and give this pick, this number 3 pick to Carolina, you go in with Tua and it doesn't work, what are you left with? You're in a division with the best football coach ever, Bill Belichick, and a quarterback that looks every bit as good as Patrick Mahomes named Josh Allen. And you're stuck with a 5'11 and a half guy that can't work off script. I don't know. I'm Miami. I'm not moving that pick. I'm taking Justin Fields. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.